Hey there guys, and welcome back to Snowrunner. This is now episode 168. I'm MG Haggis, and we're going to continue with hospitality business. We're down to the planks now. I know there's another part after that, which we will get to as soon as we can. First things first, planks, medium planks and long planks. So, this Tego's no good for that, so we're going to leave the guy sleeping at the hotel, and we're going to go back to the garage. I have 2 vehicles ready to go. So let's go back to the global map and into the TwinSteer. It would appear that the planks we're going to have to pick up from the sawmill, which we opened nearby. So these are the 2 vehicles we're going to use for this little part for the planks. The long planks takes a full 4-slot bed, so you either have to use a trailer or this thing. And then for the medium planks, I was going to put a double stack on here with a third one sideways, like we've done before in the past, if you can remember that. It's a little bit of a workaround, saves me using a trailer. And then I have in the comments, GhostLucky05 has mentioned losing the step 310 again, and also the Ank 38. So we'll try and get them back, or I will get them back to the garage and reconfigure them for the last part. In fact, I'll just show you on the map. For the last part is the service spare parts, consumables, and the cargo container. Now I think we should be okay with those vehicles once they're reconfigured. I'll get them back and we'll go for the next part. Anyway, like I say, sawmill. This is where we're going to get the wooden planks, medium and long. Unlimited supply, so that's nice and easy. So once we've picked them up here, it's a case of just crossing, and we're going to go back through that gateway. Okay. I think that's pretty much you up to speed. It's an early morning. This guy's sleeping as well, so let's get him up. There we go. Now, all going well, I think getting the planks done today would be not too bad. Oh, don't go down there. Don't go down there. I might end up doing a little bit of editing on some of the routes if that's something that's not particularly exciting. It's probably going to be exciting for me because I'll probably make a mess of it, but driving along the main roads, flooded or not, it should be fairly uneventful. Touch wood. And what I'll do is, if we do get the planks delivered in a good amount of time, off recording, I will get the Step 310E back to the garage, reconfigured, ready for his trip out. I do think that's likely to be in the next episode. See if we can reverse this guy in here, no problem. It'd be nice if it was switchable all-wheel steer, so when you want it, it's there. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get this thing loaded up. So there's the 3 lots. So small, so that's single slot. Which is the best way to do this? So single slot, double slot, and 4 slots. And that's what we're going for. One of them. So we've got plenty of fuel at the moment. And we'll just go my usual way straight across and head towards the town and then cut back on ourselves. I think that's probably going to be the least hazardous route. And it's starting to snow. Thought it was almost not clear skies, but you know, I didn't think there was going to be snowing going on. I don't think I've cut over this way before. There's a track up there. I wonder where that goes. I think we go up here and then we're looking for, is it the second left? There's none of those because it's driveways. Is it this left here then? I'm going to have to refer to the map, guys. No, it's not that one. It must be the main road. Yeah. Nice and wide. Quite handy having this with the 4-slot bed, I have to say. I mean, obviously you might be quite capable with the 4-slot trailers, but I suppose that's the beauty of this. You've got choices. It's up to you if you want to use this or not. You might not even like driving this. Don't mind it, but it's trickier than the Paystar because of its axles. I mean, that's a huge. That's almost a vehicle in between these two spaces. You can see my mouse now. Oh, let's get rid of that. Don't want to damage the differential. Another beautiful day through here too. It's one of those, or these two maps are definitely the kind of ones where choosing your contract at the right time can make the difference between it being, I wouldn't say simple, but easier than if you, like, for example, opening that gateway we've just come through. If you didn't have that open and you'd have to do the driving all the way from the bottom of this map, that would make it a whole lot harder, especially the amount of deliveries this place requires up at the hotel. So choosing your missions is quite important. Probably one of the main reasons why I like to get route open and landslides and all that done all before you start doing the contracts, Unless, of course, it is part of the contract. But get the roads opened and whatnot makes your life a whole lot easier. What was that? I need to move the Tega. The Tega's sitting up here out the, well, in the way. What? That wasn't even hitting that. Did you see that? All the damage we just took there. It wasn't major, but it was like the hitbox wasn't quite where it should be. Maybe that's what I was seeing. Okay, how are we going to do this? This thing's going to be a rocker of a turning circle. Didn't hit the brakes quite fast enough there. Oh, this thing's taking a right old pumping for my driving. Right, let's switch to the Tega. Just stick it away. Yeah, all the poor guy's grass in summer. Oh, we're too far away now. Typical. Paystar, Western Star. Cool, let's get these delivered. And I need to park this out the way now as well. I'll stick it over here. Perfect. Right, let's jump back into the lowland and into the International Paystar. And then what I'll do is I'll do an edit here, guys, because you've seen me go up to the Sawmill. So I'll bring you back at the Sawmill for loading. And then I'll do some of the drive, and then I'll do probably another edit as we go into Yellow Rock. So, see you at the Sawmill. Welcome back. Okay, that was short and sweet. Let's load them up. So we want mediums this time. And we need 3 of them. So it's 1 and 1 onto the loading platform. So let's reposition again. I don't think I was wanting to try and get one in the back, but I have no idea if this crane's going to be strong enough to put it at the back of the load bed. Did the anchors go out? Yes, they did. I wasn't watching. Oh, building in the way. Well, they don't seem too heavy, that's quite good. Let's try and swing them up onto the back before we get the other ones on. And round you come. Nice, that's exactly how I want it, just a bit more squared up. Perfect. I say perfect, this could all go horribly wrong. Right, next. Where did they go? You nicked my planks off me. I guess it must have been still in the box Could at least have given me a warning he was going to do that. Okay, let's do it again. Right, let's put them there. Now what we need to do is get out the box. I hope this is what we need to do. Right, loading platform. Yeah, that's better. I'll just put this hopefully across them both. And that might hold the other ones in place. A big game of Jenga. So I put the HUD back on, but I kind of wish it wasn't there now. Yeah, that'll do the job, I think. Put the crane on top of it. Get the winch nice and tight. Anchors in. What do you reckon, guys? Am I asking for trouble? Oh, it will be if I crash into something. Right, eyes on the road. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go exactly the same route. Obviously, why would I take a different route? Nice and easy. And I'm not even going to be massively concerned about fuel like I normally am with this thing. Because you have the benefit, again, that's another thing, another example of choosing the contracts. Because we've got the fuel station open now, and we're driving right by, we don't need to worry about it. But if you decided to, you'll just not bother opening that fuel station, fuel becomes a much greater concern. I'm going straight over there in the distance. Feels like it's getting towards evening again. It is, I think, right, what we'll do is we'll just quickly stop here. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, 9:20. Let's get it into the morning. It's just as dark, if not darker, but it will brighten up soon, I hope. Which way are we going? Let's go through that tree. Sorry. Hope it's not too dark for you guys. You can see what I'm doing. I'll put the lights on maybe. Is that making any difference? Maybe just for a wee while. Where am I going now? seems like the planks on the back are quite well planted. The planks are planted. Oh, don't say that fast, especially after a few beers. And the ones on top seem more unstable, but I think that's just because they're still attached to the winch. I think as soon as we go through this gateway that winch is going to detach from it anyway, so it is what it is. It's down the road anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. I don't know how you would do this mission if you hadn't opened up the sawmill first. I'm presuming maybe this mission might have been locked until you'd open up the sawmill. I'm not too sure. Okay, back into Yellow Rock. That's half a tank of fuel already gone. Definitely need to refuel on the way back out. And the reason I put the, in case you noticed, it was the flat bed on the back of this and not the load bed, because I knew getting these planks sideways on would be better to have it slightly lower down on the flatbed, up on top. It just raises the centre of gravity, and it does seem pretty steady there. Put the lights off, or they automatically go off when you change, or go through the gateway. Where was it we got damaged before? Was it just through the other side of this bridge before the mud, wasn't it? Like in the middle of the road so it didn't catch the bridge. And it was just in here, wasn't it, we got damage in the Western Star. So let's go a bit slower. I know the damage is negligible, but you know, it's just a principle thing. I don't like to cause damage if I don't need to. You wouldn't want to see that coming towards you if you're on the main road, would you? And having watched some of those YouTube videos with trucks badly loaded, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did try and do this. Go this way for a change. Okay, first one to go. crane mode. I think I'll need to get these completely out of the way. Now what's the chances of that back one packing? Impossible to pack. Okay. Now is that because of the crane? Move it a little bit further out the way. I think it's because it's 90 degrees out. I'll try it again. Nope. No cargo to load. Okay. Let's put these back onto the bed and try and pack them up. That might load. Let's get rid of the ones at the back now. Come off this way. Let's give that a try. Yeah. Get rid of them. These back on. So, pack them on, and let's get rid of these. Stage complete. Awesome. Let's put the crane back where it should be. So there we have it. We're on to the last stage. Let's part this guy out of the way. And I'm going to call that an episode. I'm not sure. I don't think it'll be a particularly long one for me. Just because it'd be nice to finish at this stage before we move on to the final 3 deliveries. In fact, it's going to be probably more than 3 going by the numbers we need, but I'll figure something out. But like I said before, Ghost Lucky 05, he wants me, or they want me, I don't know if it's male or female, they want me to use the Step and the Ank 38. So I will get them back reconfigured and we'll use them. If any of you other guys want me to use a particular truck, let me know in the comments. Or if you want me to do any particular mission, task or contract, let me know. I'll just bring up what's left. The garage is all done. This we've got 4 still to do, which is more planks. We've got logs and planks, more logs and planks, and logs and planks, guys. Oh, what a surprise. And once this one's done, that's it for Yellow Rock Forestry. Strangely, that's not logs and planks all the time. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you want to do. If you don't have any preferences, or don't let me know, I will pick one of the other ones next. But the task for me now is to get the Step, and I think wherever I don't even know where I've left the Step. I'll figure it out. I'll get that back reconfigured. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Nice little delivery there using a couple of big trucks. Let's get the engine off. Wasting fuel. Ooh, 74 litres. Anyway, thumbs up, guys, if you enjoyed it, please. That would help me enormously. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't done so already. That also massively helps this tiny little channel. And I'll see you again soon, guys. Bye for now.